our problems to women and say that it's okay for men to say that they have mental illness and all this stuff. None of this stuff exists. It's all of Satan. And once you return to the Father, you none of these things can exist.
Got you. So tell us about your first meeting with Dame. How did you end up meeting him in terms of from when you first started doing beats? And who were some of your producer influences that inspired you to do beats?
So I was in Wyoming doing the 5 album Melee when Kanye put out the Kids He Goes, Tiana Taylor album. This was a couple years back, and it was like 5 albums.
Great album,
all those albums. Yeah. Well, I'm kind of mad because a lot of the beats that I actually had got taken off because Kanye wanted to produce the whole thing. But anyway, it is great though. But point is, I mean, I was out there in Wyoming working on some of that stuff, and this was kind of right after he got out of the mental hospital, and he was kind of healing, and he had all the original like crew back around, like people from Chicago and like and Game, and like it felt nostalgic. It felt like I don't know, it was really cool, and I'm just there, and I'm like, whoa, this is so cool, and it almost felt like how Through the Wire, like him taking that photograph of him in the sick bed with his face blown up, Wyoming felt like his new sick bed. Like, yo, I just got out of the mental hospital, and now instead of taking that picture to show his pain, he just flew everybody to the middle of nowhere to feel his pain currently. And so it was just cool to see all of that and just be like a fly on the wall, like in this beautiful Wyoming landscape, and fire pit, and him just playing the album, and Chris Rock is there, and Jonah Hill and Dame, and all these people. And so Dame was like, yo, you out here, like you really out here. And I was like, because I had seen Dame a few other times previous to that, but this was like the first time we really like chopped it up. And I was like, yeah, I told you, I've been working on some of the stuff. And he was like, yo, I opened up a gallery in Burbank. You should come through when we get back to LA. And I was like, yeah, for sure. So, so I went and checked him at the gallery, and then he was like, yo, if you want to throw like an event here, do your thing. So I threw a beat auction at his gallery where I had this idea, because I hate emailing beats. So I was like, yo, just like a painter who holds a gallery for his paintings, you have to come to the gallery and like check his paintings. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a beat gallery where you have to come and watch visuals that are attached to the beats, and I'm gonna control the lighting, the temperature. I want to create the mood of how you hear these beats for the first time. I don't know what you're doing when I email the beat. You could be in the bathroom or something like that. Like, that ain't my aesthetic. You know what I mean? I need my aesthetic, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just put out that new video, that Barcelona video. Man, that is like, I've been waiting my whole life to shoot a one-shot video like that. My whole life, a one-shot. And that's a hyper zoom lens that they use in National Geographic, like, to zoom in on lions without scaring them. That's what.
Yeah, what was it like to do that?
That's ill.
Yeah, so I'll go back to that, but because I really am excited. And there's 3 more just like that coming. So we coming, like, you know what I mean? And, and I get it. People nowadays, attention spans is like, they don't appreciate something like that, but I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? I put out saying, nigga, I don't care. I'm doing what I want to do and what God's telling me to do. And I'm a fan of Stanley Kubrick and Fellini and Quentin Tarantino. So I'm really trying to, like, you know what I mean, with these visuals, like, that looks like it should be in a museum, that music video. Like, that is, like, highest level, But anyway, so I did a beat auction where I put QR codes on the wall, and you had to scan your phone on the QR code in real time while the beat was playing, and whoever placed the highest bid got sent the stems directly to their phone, no email. So this was like a high-level, innovative Steve Jobs type of idea, and I had like 600-700 people come to Dame's gallery, and like all these people that he knew came. He was like, yo, how you know all these people, blah, blah, blah. And he just was, you know, I think he really was kind of impressed by the event I did. And it was all based around selling beats with visuals and QR codes and stuff like that. So after that, he was like, yo, you should do this again. And I was like, nah, I don't want to do this again. I want to put out my album. And he was like, wait a minute, you rap? I was like, yeah, I rap. He was like, so play your album. And then I played my album, and then he was like, wait a minute, does Kanye know about this? And I was like, you know, I don't really be pushing my agenda because that's the first way to get kicked out is like be pushing your agenda. So I'm just there. When I'm in Wyoming, wherever, I'm just there to like, how can I be of service? You know what I mean? But Dame was like, nah, fuck that. This is dope. Like, and he called Kanye right then and there and was like, yo, you need to come through and listen to Hassan's album. And he came, and we filmed it all.
That's dope, man. That